Okay, ready?
I
Recording anyway. So this is what happens when you're not live. Hey everybody, this is John. That's Alex. No, that's Alex. That's Al. That's
think so.
Alex.
Other way. There you go.
Jesus, it's so hard to do when you're looking at a mirror. That's Alex, and we're SEOWiSE, but we haven't been around for a long time, and this is a video to kind of tell you where we're at, what we've been doing, and why we've been kind of absent, and where we're at. So, Alex, I'm going to start with you. Tell everybody what you've been doing over this summer, and that includes the Paradigm Shift Show and all the fun things at Kent State. So, take it away.
Okay, I'm going to keep this brief because that's what we're working on. We're working on being concise.
Yes.
So, just bottom line, I'm crazy with school right now. I probably look more tired than usual because I am. I look tired. I am tired. The Paradigm Shift has been going great. We just recently got through episode 3. If you haven't seen those, please watch them. If not for me, then for the awesome David Amerlin because he has such great insights. No, I don't know what we're doing for episode 4 yet, so don't ask. And SEOWiSE has been a little bit dormant lately, especially with original content, but we will hopefully have more time and a little bit more direction now that we are kind of redoing SEOWiSE and Tigger wants to be a part of this.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Right?
I mean,
wait, dude, stop.
it just doesn't get any better than this, folks. This is why we do what we do. Hey, Tigger, good to have you in on the show. Okay, Alex. So you've been doing stuff with Kent State. You've got the David Amerlin thing going on. You've been doing way too many thesis papers, at least from our conversations. And right now, my understanding is you're still buried in a pile of scholastic academia, paperwork, crap. What is it? You know.
Yeah. For those that aren't familiar with what it like, okay, so you have a thesis statement. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a thesis, which ends up being like 70 pages. So to get to those 70 pages, I have to do tons and tons and tons of research in the particular topic that I'm working on, which is social comparison theory and body image. So I have been working on that. But then, of course, I have all my classes that I have to take, and then I have all the classes that I teach, which I love doing, but that's really why I am so exhausted. But the other part of my time that hasn't been going to SEOWiSE, that has been going elsewhere, is working with the School of Rock. I've been working with the School of Rock for the last 2 to 3 months now. I've been helping them with their brand voicing, working specifically with Linda Hefferman. It has been so much fun. I am totally not saying that it hasn't been a great use of my time. It's been great talking to Linda. The School of Rock has such a great foundation for where their brand stands, and everyone in their brand really understands that. So voicing for them has come really naturally to me. It's come really easy because it's something that I believe in too. I mean, they're a fantastic organization. So that's also been where my time has been going. So SEOWiSE has kind of fallen back a little bit, and unfortunately John had somewhere else to be at the same time, right?
This is true. So I part of the reason things got all messy is Alex and I were plowing ahead with what we were doing with SEOWiSE, and then we started working on what we were shifting it to, and that was going to be the Engagement Broadcast Network. And we're no longer going that direction. That's a whole other story for a whole other time. And it was a good thing and a bad thing. It just ended up being a partnership with some other people, people that we still respect and care about very much, but it just wasn't going to work. And so we had to, Alex and I had to make a choice to move on from that. And it was a very difficult choice, but we did. At the same time, we were doing the Gemba event with the School of Rock. We had another event in Indianapolis, and my mother, who has been battling cancer for 10 years, finally went into hospice. And I say finally, but it's, my mother is a fighter. She has been fighting cancer. She's a nurse, so she has been working with a surgeon. It's an unbelievable story of how she survived and stayed alive for this long with terminal cancer, and she should have been dead 9 years ago. But her body is giving out on her now, and so I said to Alex, I just got to go. I got to pack up everything. I got to go back and take care of my mom in Colorado. And so the last 2-3 months for us have been just utter chaos between Portland Internet Design, which was my old business, and I was trying to shut it down, that falling apart, me going to take care of my mom with the rest of the family, the personal experience I had there, and where it left me. And so all of this aside, and things aren't, there's a lot of stuff that still isn't resolved, that hasn't been dealt with the partnership that was dissolved with my mom, with SEOWiSE, and what Alex and I are trying to do. So it's time for us to get back. I'm here in Portland again. I don't know how long I will be here this time, but it feels like the right time, like we have a little calm in the storm to get things going and reconnect with everybody in Plus. So that's, I don't know, Alex, does that cover it between what you and I have been doing?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much just why. I mean, SEO-wise hasn't like fallen off the face of the earth. I've kept the brand going, and anyone that has engaged with us, obviously, I appreciate it so much, and I always respond to your comments. We just haven't been in a place where we can create a lot of original content recently, whether that be via video or blog posts. But we are here to say that we are back, so watch out.
Very good. We're back, so watch out. All right, that was very good. So this was pre-recorded, and I did a little bit of editing, popped it back up on YouTube. There's going to be a lot more of these little segments. Alex and I are going to produce these little short 5 to 10 minute segments talking about what we know, what we're doing, everything about engagement broadcasting, transmedia broadcasting, social business, which is really the word we like to use today, social business. We've gone through an awful lot of words trying to figure out what the heck we are and how to describe where social media has evolved to and how it now integrates with marketing, production, branding. None of these things is separate anymore. When you work on SEO, you work on engagement, because engagement is how you build your space. And it all is connected with personal branding, corporate branding. All of the things that we've been talking about, they've all coalesced together at the same place at the right time. Everybody's now talking about it, and we're going to demonstrate, as we have been in the past, but we're going to show you how we do these things, how we connect all these things together, not only with technology, but with the communicative pieces, with the content that needs to be delivered, and how it's produced. All of it is produced, orchestrated in a way to provide an incredible experience for the brand and the consumer, everyone in between. That's what we do. We're going to explain all of these things in little short videos, and we are working on a new live show, but it's going to take us a while. Alex, did I forget anything?
No, and we're going to show you how to do it with only like 3 people.
Pretty much. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty astounding to me. If we can show you how to do all of that for the modern business with 3 people, done.
All right. You heard it from Alex. Done. So look for the next video, and thanks from SEOWiSE. Bye, guys.
Bye.